Hello ladies and gentlemen, how are you? I hope you all doing great and good health. Thanks a lot for watching us on social media. Today, our subject will related in the poetry and the poetry of English, and this relates in the department of English in the second stage. And we have a poet called George Herbert and his poem called The Color. We will talking about both them, and we'll talking about his life and his work. All that with me, better Naaser. Come with me in this journey.
George Herbert, born in April 1593, Montgomery Castle, Wales, died March 1633, Pamotre in Worcestershire, was one of the greatest poets of the 17th century, one of the greatest evangelical poets in the English language, and one of the group that Samuel Johnson identified as the metaphysical poet. Yet his poem almost died with him in 1633, and it was only thanks to his friend, the clergyman Nicholas Ferrer, sound judgment that they saw a light of day. George Herbert was an English religious poet notable for the poetry and effectiveness of his choice of words. Herbert's poems have been criticized by a deep religious division, linguistics, precision, metrical agility, and ingenious use of condensed Herbert's strange imagery, and poems shaped like objects were seen and quaintly inventive. He is still admired today for both complexity of his perspective, Christianity, as well as complexity of his poetry. The Color by George Herbert describes speaker desire to escape from his religious life and turn to one of the greatest freedom. The poem begins with the speaker studying that he will stand for this present life no longer. It is time for him to make a change, and intending to restrict the part of the himself they lost in the youth. He will seek out real pleasure and no longer worry about what is right and wrong. As the poem continues, the extent of his confinement is revealed. He has created a person for himself out of his own belief. The robe will no longer keep him, and he will outlast his fears to his own benefit. He will be stronger man. The final lines bring the speaker back to his religious reality. The voice of God contrasts through his ravine and came his order. He will not do as he said he would. He has been taken back into the fold of the church. Poet Defies Lyric Poem. The Color by George Herbert is a 36-line poem about the speaker's struggle for freedom. It was written by Herbert in 1633, while he struggled with his own religious beliefs. The poem does not conform to one particular rhyme scheme, but jumps from half-stanza rhyme to full-end rhyme. There are few moments that we are meant consistent in their patterns, such as the final 4 lines of his poem, which rhyme APAP. Herbert chose this pattern or like pattern to mimic the choice of the speaker on doubt. Themes and the Color. Submission and personal freedom. The main theme concerns the conflict between submission to God and the desire for personal freedom. The trouble is that the constraint seems here to be from within the poet. The other themes, the wall and the heart. The speaker, two sides and voices suggest another theme to the poem. Their internal struggle between the heart and the wall, the heart inflamed by passion. The wall, however, knows that passion is required to reap rewards. On the other themes we have loss of direction, rebellion, symbolism. The title word of the poem Color refers the white bind worn by the priest, as is the role of a priest that poem allows to The word color and the title therefore symbolizes the price rule of the servant. Imagery. One of the main cluster of imagery are to do the fraud and harvest. The idea of fraudulence is always a image of flatment and life, but Herbert combines this with image of freedom.
Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, leave a comment and share it with others so they can benefit too. My regret, better Nasser.